I want you to know that Project Yoniversity is no joke. I have expertise in service-based businesses, and events, and blogging, and building relationships, and e-commerce. I know branding in and out. So when we work together in this program, I'm taking you on a journey. It is going to be serious. I have 8 modules for you all on branding, and I'm going to cover the following topics. This is where I'm going to pull up my sheet. So I'm going to cover, first, we're starting off with brand essentials, identifying your brand in terms of the visual effects as well as your brand essence. So that requires us to seek brand clarity and to define your brand identity. And so we're really going to go deep into, what does your brand stand for? What do you want the experience to be like? And notice when I talk to you about Life of a Bombshell, I started off that pitch with, here's how makeup makes me feel. I want to make other people have that same experience. No matter what kind of business you have, that's something you should focus on. From there, we're going to create what's called a brand mood board. And I know that sounds funny, but when you get into the class, you'll see why this tool is going to save you so much time and money in the long run. After that, we'll talk a little bit about branding yourself on social media. There is another module on social media altogether. So we won't necessarily talk about engagement and building followers, but we're more so going to talk about how to craft visually appealing and on-brand profiles. From there, we'll talk about branding yourself on live streams. How can you use Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and Periscope to build rapport with your audience and find them? We'll talk about collaboration and how you can work with other people who honestly do things that are completely different from you and leverage our relationship to get in front of more potential customers. Then we'll talk about getting PR for your brand, so getting exposure. So if you were on at the beginning, I mentioned that Her Movement was recently featured in Ebony magazine, and we've also been in some other publications. So I want to share with you, how can you get featured? How can you get pressed? How can you get interviewed? And then we'll wrap up the series with tools and resources that you need to make all of this a seamless process. So if you haven't already enrolled in Project Yoniversity, please contact Ms. Kim Morris for more information on how you can do